This is exactly right.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Earsay, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres. Sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Earsay on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye.
Hello. Hi.
And welcome.
This is My Favorite Murder.
It's a true crime comedy podcast where we tell you horrible things and then we just leave you to it.
And then you have nightmares.
Then you're on your own.
Sorry, bye.
Sorry, you're all alone in this world. Bye.
Yeah, that's us. That's Karen Kilgara.
And that's Georgia Hartstark.
Thank you.
Ooh, Hartstark.
Hartstark.
You said thank you. No, thank you, Georgia Hartstark.
Can I just say, speaking of this being a true crime comedy podcast, I was going to tell you really quickly.
Okay.
So I saw my mom the other day, and I'm just like at that place in my life where I'm like primed and ready for her to insult me all the time.
Sure.
Maybe it's on me. I don't know.
I think that's moms and daughters.
Yeah. So we're at some funeral. Okay. I didn't want to say it.
Buried the lead.
We buried my uncle now. But we're at a thing. There's like a distant relative and she's bragging about me. She also has somehow got it in her head that we have the biggest podcast in the world. And I don't think she wants to be corrected on it.
I'm sure she doesn't.
I've tried. And then she's like, they have the biggest podcast in the world. It's a mystery. And I was like, it's not a fucking mystery. Karen and I worked really hard. And she goes, no, it's a mystery podcast, right? Which I didn't correct her on. I was like, oh, yeah. Which is better because she used to think it was a ghost podcast.
Oh, that's true.
So she's getting closer.
She's at least...
It's a mystery. Fuck you, Mom.
Mom, I tried my hardest. It's a mystery podcast.
So maybe it's me.
Did she let it slide?
She acted like, yeah.
Was she offended?
No, she was like, oh,
Oh, good.
She didn't get it. That I was just being a complete dick, or she ignored it.
Hey, look, though.
Look, Janet, that one's on me. Listen,
Janet. Sometimes it's hard. You get into the patterns. You fucking...
Oh, yeah.
You hear what you hear because that's what you think is coming. How do you not hear it?
I'm primed and ready for her to insult me in some special way.
It's a mystery.
It's a mystery.
Jan.
How was your week in fucking Hawaii?
Dude, I was so in Hawaii. I was
so
like
annoying.
walking around in a bathing suit cover up at the grocery store. I was so on vacation that not only did I not have my debilitating and crippling body image issues, but I was like, fuck you. I was just it was so gorgeous.
That sounds incredible. And you were gone for what, a week and a half?
Yeah, it was a long time. I think it was 8 days, right?
Yeah.
7 or 8 days.
Amazing. How many times did I text you? Like, not at all. As you were leaving.
You just did that one.
Just like how we having a good time. As you were leaving last week, you were like, so if anything important comes in, can we just wait till I get back? Because you know me, and I'll be like, real quick, is this okay?
Do you like this or this? Which I know is, that's a big request.
And I did it.
Yeah, you really did.
Yeah.
Except for one time when I got a Linda Belcher gif of Linda Belcher dancing and Georgia going, are you having a good time? And I was. That was the cool thing is.
I texted you as a friend, not as a work business partner.
Which I love and appreciate. And I think I told you at least one anecdote.
Oh, yeah.
It was the kind of thing where like, I realized I haven't been on vacation. I mean, I've gotten to travel and have a good time, but still had to work.
It's a different thing.
It's so different when you just get up to nothing and we were with like I think there were 4 families all together. Shit. So it's just a ton of people, that kind of thing where no matter how early you get up, someone else is already up.
And like this person's like, I'm good at breakfast. I'm going to do breakfast. And this other person's like, let's go. Everyone want to go grocery shopping? And
yes.
That's the most fun.
It was we had a minivan that we'd drive around in. At one point, Robin, so it was us and the Colasinghams and
the Colasingham.
You know the Colasinghams. It's Adrian's family.
Okay.
And the Ramazzi family, which is we got to stay at Janet Ramazzi's house. And 4th of July is their big holiday. So we all got to be there for that, which was so gorgeous. We were on this beautiful beach.
In Kauai.
Yeah. When you looked up and down the beach, everybody brought their own fireworks. So, and we did too, because Gordy, who was, the one who told me the amazing at Thanksgiving. So last Thanksgiving is when this whole idea started, because it was kind of like this mishmash Thanksgiving of a bunch of random people who had never had Thanksgiving together before. And we had the best time. It was super fun. And that's when Janet was like, we should all do 4th of July at my house. And so we got a second house in her neighborhood.
Normally I'd be like, great. And then I would never speak to them again.
Exactly. Well, and I kind of had that feeling of like, I don't think I'm really invited, but it's nice. And my sister's like, no, you have to come. It's going to be so great. And then I was like, well, I would love to go. And that it sounds like a dream, but I didn't want to like be invasive. Well, it ended up, I was going to get a hotel room. There, of course, were none because it's Kauai in the summertime. So anyway, it turned out amazing, and it was like, couldn't have felt more welcome. And it's so fun to be around families I'm never around.
Yeah. You're just like laughing at their shit. Isn't it fun to watch a family like interaction and be like, oh, you guys are seeing shit that no one else fucking sees.
Yeah. Right? And on vacation, it's like, all the moms are like, yeah, I already made my breakfast. I'm going out onto the lanai. Like, it was truly every man for itself.
I love it.
Oh yeah, Adrian's husband Robin started having Nora drive from
our 11-year-old niece.
The 11-year-old niece driving from one rental house to the other. She was sitting in his lap. She was only doing the steering, but she was fully steering the minivan with all of us in it.
She's going to remember that for the rest of her life.
She was giggling so hard at one point she turned all the way around to look at everybody, and everyone goes, "Turn around!" It was just a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah,
so fun. Also, one night they started playing drinking games in the garage, and they taught us how to play baseball, which is some crazy, like, it's basically quarters but advanced, because now everyone does like quarters with ping pong balls and cups and shit.
No clue. I didn't go to college, so I have no fucking idea.
Right? Same here. I've never even heard of it.
Yeah.
It's basically like throwing ping pong balls into cups. But then if you steal a base, then you have to do that cup flipping thing. You know how the kids were really into cup flipping?
I'm good at cup flipping.
Are you really?
I say that and not knowing for sure if I am, but I think I am.
It was just funny how all the over 40s adapted, because it's like, I've got 4 beers in me and I want to kick your ass. It was like the competitive
little shit
took over. It was like suddenly everybody was 19.
I love it.
And it was a total joy. But on 4th of July, as you looked up and down this beach, like as the sun was setting, people just started kicking off their Piccolo Petes. And so it just, as far as the eye could see, was just little fireworks. It was the coolest, best trip.
So like dreamy.
Yeah.
You know?
And so relaxing. Like, I didn't realize how much I needed to just plain relax and do nothing and kind of like just go to the beach and sit around.
And tomorrow, well, there's nothing too. Mine and Vince's therapist. Don't worry, we're fine. We're just we're learning how to communicate effectively.
Sure. Please give me some tips when you're done.
We didn't know how badly we were. Like, we're like, I'm so preemptive therapy girl. So like, let's just go and we'll learn some shit. Cause there were some like, communication shit. And then we're like, oh, fuck, this would have gone, like, our marriage would have been over in 10 fucking years if we hadn't figured this shit out.
Yes, it's the hardest.
Yeah.
Like, it's the key. And men and women do it
wrong.
Very differently.
Right. Well, he was telling us, because we're going to fucking Hawaii next week, but we're going for 3 nights. And our therapist basically was like, what is wrong with you? You have a brain change when you go for more than like 5 or 6 days. Like something clicks in your, that that the next day is nothing and the next day is vacation. It changes like,
Can you tack some days on?
No, but I think we'll go somewhere else later.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because it's very true. Like I started calling it vacation brain because people would ask me something very basic about my own life. And I'd be like, I don't know. Ask me later. Like truly, it felt like my brain's like, no, we're gone for the weekend. We're
you
just
needed
like
a rest.
Yeah.
Especially like our past year has been really fucking hard and insane.
And I think we haven't been able to acknowledge it because we would have broken.
Yeah. Like a spinning top. And it's like, don't stick a fucking thing in it.
You got to let that thing spin and keep spinning it.
And we still can't tell you guys the things we've been doing that are going to, we're going to be able to tell you hopefully in the next month.
And they're big and they're really fun. And some of them are so exciting that I really, really wish I could tell you right now.
Me too. Lots.
I'm mouthing it to Georgia.
What is it? Huh? Paul Owens? Who's that? Say it again. Oh my God. You guys would die. You guys would die.
You're going to die soon. Don't worry.
Apologies to Paul Owens, whoever that is.
Paul Owens, I miss you so much. I'm
good at flippy cups. I'm bad at mouth reading, apparently.
We're going to work on it.
Okay.
We have fun stuff to tell you and things that we've been working very hard on. And, but also it's hard. I think we are very similar in that way. It's hard for us to relax.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been in this mode for quite some time. So relaxing is as upsetting as being stressed out.
Yeah, I'm not of the personality as someone who can chill out. Like even if I'm going to watch a movie on TV or whatever the fuck, I have to like do my sewing projects, paint my fucking nails. Like I have to clean out a drawer. I can't just chill.
That's the beauty of
ADD.
Conversely, that's the beauty of Hawaii, the Hawaiian Islands.
Right.
Because everyone there goes real slow and they're not going to speed up for your crazy California ass.
Specifically.
Not you specifically. Anybody. Everybody's just like, yeah, we don't do it that way
like
here. And
I'll try.
Really cool.
I'll do my best.
It also the air smells beautiful and it's insanely clean.
We'll see how it fucking goes.
You're going to love it.
I'm really excited.
It just unwinds your spine.
Yeah.
It's very, very good for you.
Unwind your spine,
Unwind your spine.
Oh, you're going to read that to me?
Yes.
Okay.
So we got this email that is number 1. It is number 1.
Oh my God, I'm excited. I don't know it yet. And you were laughing out loud.
I lost my mind a little bit. The subject line is John Wayne Gacy is a fucking fraud. Hi. So I work with correctional officers all over the state of Illinois, and sometimes I get really good stories from them about how horrible inmates can be.
Hell yeah.
Parenthetically, so much thrown pee.
Oh, darling pee.
That's rough. And every once in a while, the story I want about infamous murderers. I was talking to some officers from Maynard Correctional Center, or Menard, sorry, which formerly housed John Wayne Gacy. After I brought him up, parentheses, no shame, they told me he was not a bad inmate, considering, but they did tell me the following that I had to share with you guys. So apparently all the paintings that Gacy sold while he was in prison weren't done by him.
Oh my God. The fucking scoop of the goddamn century.
He had like an assembly line of inmates in his art class that would all contribute. For example, one would do the trees and one would do the creepy clown face, etc. Gacy frequently only contributed his signature to the whole thing. I was told that when these paintings were sold for stupid amounts of money, he gave money to each inmate that worked on it. Well, that's kind of nice. I really don't know how it all worked. and how it was even allowed in prison. But shit, the 80s were a different ball game.
Yeah.
They sure were. I got to give credit for Gacy's entrepreneurial spirit, even though he's a fraudulent, sick fuck. I just wonder if he made the inmates working on his paintings call him Colonel. Stay sexy. Don't trust serial killers. Works of art. B.
Well, I kind of love that because we always talk about
how gross that is.
Yeah, we don't want, excuse me, this canned wine's making me burp. We're not obsessed with serial killers, we are obsessed with stories. And so people think that we are obsessed. And I just love that it's like, oh, you bought a John Wayne Gacy painting? Sucks to be you, motherfucker.
I just never understood when that seemed to kick up in the 90s a little bit. And I do remember I did have a t-shirt with a huge picture of Ed Gein's face on the front of it that I got at EK on Vermont.
That is but that's only certain people would know what it is.
Yes. Yes. Back then it felt very, underground. It felt edgy.
Edgy and
subversive.
Yeah.
Is that the word you're looking for?
No, but I like that one better than what I was thinking.
Was it edgy?
No. Esoteric.
Esoteric's good.
Yeah, I love that word.
But point being, I never wore it. I bought it because I was like, I know who it is and I want credit from the other comics that I know that are into serial killers, but I don't want to walk around with Ed Gein's face.
Right.
But it always freaked me out that people would want a piece of one of those people in their home. It's like how much... That's like the definition of bad vibes. Is the artwork.
If you believe in ghosts or vibes and shit.
Yeah, like that John Wayne Gacy would be putting his, it's your internal. The artwork is like your internal.
What? You're tripping, man.
Man, I'm still on island time.
Have you been sniffing jailhouse paint fumes and shit?
Yeah, I wonder. This is just one more terrible blow to Johnny Depp's whole financial. He's in so many.
Did you read the Rolling Stone article about Johnny Depp?
Recent?
Yeah.
No.
About his financial shit?
Oh, yes. That he spends like $500,000 a month or something.
On wine?
Oh, bro.
It was funny.
I did read the thing where recently he punched somebody in the face on the movie set.
Good for him. No,
the locations manager.
It's terrible.
Good
for him. No, I'm totally. That poor location manager is just like, I just want to do my job without getting punched by Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I make, let's see, $8 million less than you. So how about you keep your fucking hands over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro. Do we have any housekeeping? Housekeeping. Fan cult. What's up? We're getting, we're posting weekly videos and we're posting live shows and we're about to come out with an exciting new merch line.
Yeah.
Like really soon.
We've got a couple things in the chamber.
Like we keep saying.
But we do. We just have to organize ourselves and deliver it. But some really good ideas. Also, last night on Twitter, I started posting. It was really late. I was just kind of in a weird place. And I was thinking about all the hotel rooms I loved on our last couple of tours. So I just started posting pictures of hotel rooms that I've loved.
Oh my God.
And people are like, I want to see all of these. So I feel like that's for this fall tour. I'm going to keep a hotel room diary.
I love it.
Because a lot of the times we just stay at wherever the place is that's like mid-level or whatever. We don't always splurge like
kind
crazy.
Of extended stay place.
Yeah, exactly. But sometimes, like on the European tour, we splurged in a couple places where it was like, I can't even believe.
Birthday, you guys. Don't call us snobs.
Don't call us sluts.
Yeah, and it was her birthday, so I had to stay somewhere nice too. I can't be staying at a fucking, no offense.
I actually, let's not name names. We get an offer from the Days Inn. They're like, we heard you talk shit about. We'd love to work with you. I actually asked Vince if he would make you stay somewhere bad while I stayed somewhere good. He said no.
Oh, because he'd have to stay there with me.
Yeah. So he fought for your love.
Oh.
Bring that to the therapist.
Doug, look how much he loves me.
Doug proof.
Doug.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time we recorded, so I can't think of anything. Yes, I do.
Oh, Corrections Corners.
Yes.
Here we go.
Do you know the one I'm going to say?
I think I have one and you have one.
Okay, you go first.
I can't remember mine, so you go first.
This is, I would say, could it be our sloppiest?
So far, so good.
So far, so bad.
Yeah.
So we do have a correction. I have a corrections corner. And luckily, I love that this is how everyone now gives us our corrections the nicest, sweetest way possible. So, and this one feels especially dumb to me, but on my part. So Bambi wrote to us and wrote, even though Karen and Bjork wore it before Rihanna, Bantu knots have been around for a long, long time. No shade intended, just info. Where I was like, oh, thank you, Bambi. Oh my God, that was so nice of you. But if I intimated in any way that I thought Bjork invented those, it makes me feel so stupid because in no way did I think that. So thank you so much. For the fact that Bambi wrote no shade was so heartwarming to me because I was like, I can take shade. Yeah. You can serve up the shade if you're pissed. But anyway, so thanks for that.
Good job, Bambi.
Yeah, thanks, Bambi.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why they're Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, whatever turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe. Goodbye. Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be. Goodbye. Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye.
Who goes first this week?
If we're going by the live show, then Karen would go first.
Did I go first the week before?
Do you want to go first?
No.
Why did you whisper, damn it?
Because I'm drinking my canned wine and I have to slow down on the canned wine.
Okay.
No, it's fine. Go first.
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm a like get it out of the way person with everything.
Oh, I see.
Let's just get shit out of the way.
That's going to be fun on vacation.
Oh, it's great. I'm great. I'm really chill.
Well, so because I can't let go of being in Hawaii, actually, while we were there, Mary Ramazzi, who is, it was her mom's house that we were staying at, listens to the podcast. Hi, Mary. And she was like, have you ever done a Hawaiian serial killer? And at first I said no. Then I remembered there was Randall, I'm not going to be able to remember his last name, but he's the guy that escaped from the mental hospital and actually made it to he made it to California.
Right.
And
went to his brother's house or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. He was extremely scary. But I was like, are there any? Because, of course, at the time, we were like the palm trees were swaying in the background. And we're just like, there's no way.
Why would anyone?
Well, then I Wikipedia it. And there was one. It's still a cold case. It's the case of the Honolulu Strangler. All right. So I don't have to tell, I think, most people about Hawaii. We're
not most people, Karen.
First of all, it's a state. Let's just start there. So Hawaii obviously has always been this gorgeous tourist destination. It is, if you haven't been, I highly suggest that you go to really any of the islands, including Molokai. It used to be a leper colony. Now there's about 11 people that live there. My sister's gone because we have like distant family that lived there. It's like my cousin's wife's sister's family. And my sister said it's incredible and like very remote. And it's just that thing where when you go on vacation in Hawaii, you really are just gone. You're out in the middle of the ocean. Dude. And it's an amazing experience. So anyway, so it was a huge, vacation destination in the 50s. And then it had this resurgence in the 80s because in like the 60s and 70s, the tourism had fallen off. It was huge for so long. And then like everything, there was the recession and people started staycationing with no name or cute BuzzFeed columns about it. They just didn't go anywhere and lined up for gas. It was
just called Don't Fucking Go Anywhere.
It was called We're Fucking Broke. Yeah. If you want to go into nature, stand outside. By the mid 80s, it was ramping back up again. The island of Oahu, which is where Honolulu is. So I'm not going to act like a total expert because I think when I was growing up, I just thought of Hawaii as Honolulu. It was just like, there was a picture on our refrigerator of my grandma in the 50s standing in front of a big pink hotel in Honolulu wearing a lei. And it was like, that was the shit. That was like the American dream.
Totally.
But in the 80s, it came back so that there were people like baseball shirts that said Hawaii 82 on the front of them. Remember those tourism shirts where it was like the year, it looked like a football shirt, but it was like Hawaii 82.
I remember it was like, where are you going to live? Hawaii. Like, it was like the place to be. And I remember someone at school saying that all the drinking fountains had pineapple juice in them. And I was like, oh my God, that's so like, that's like what paradise it was. It was like
truly paradise.
Pineapple juice and all the water fountains. I was just like blown away.
Although I have to say the first time I visited Hawaii, with my ex, we sat and ate fresh pineapple and Triscuits and cheese for like a week straight. That's all. I was like, I'm fine.
And the tropical snack of Triscuits and cheese.
Triscuits and cheese. I was like, here's my protein. Got a grain. And now it's just pineapple.
Goodbye.
So amazing. Okay. So in the 80s, one of the main reasons tourism kicked up again, and also there was military personnel and people coming to work at telecom companies. So all these people, there was an influx of people coming into the state of Hawaii. 10.5 million people visited the islands during this time. And this, all before the stock market crash of 87, which I didn't know existed.
All right, 87.
We can't get into the stock market right now.
This is not a stock market podcast, guys.
Could you imagine if I just started? It was a bull and bear market. You're just like, what? You don't know how to pronounce city names, but you can talk about the stock market?
The crash of 87?
But it was, so for Hawaii, huge for the economy, great for business, but of course, with all those people brought the influx and increase of robberies, rapes, and violent crimes.
Stop it.
And up until this point, as far as they knew, there had never been a serial killer on the island. As far in terms of the police ever knowing about it. On May 29th, 1985, Vicky Purdy, she leaves home around 6 o'clock. She's going to go out clubbing with her friends, and she's going to, go dancing and drinking. Essentially,
she's a tourist, or she lives there.
She lives there, with her husband, and she's going to go into Waikiki and go drinking and dancing with her friends. So the husband stays at home, and she's going to go out and party. She parks her car at a place called the Shorebird Hotel. She ends up calling her friends. She doesn't meet up with her friends until she calls them at 10 p.m. And she tries to make a plan of meeting up with them, but she never shows up, and they never see her or hear from her again. Her husband, Gary, she doesn't, at midnight when
when she's not home, her husband starts to worry, and she has a pager. He starts paging her
In
over
85.
and over. Yeah.
Wow.
But she never answers.
Oh.
And the last person to see her alive is a cab driver who dropped her off at the Shorebird Hotel to pick up her car at midnight.
So she had gone somewhere, but it wasn't to meet her friends.
Yeah. They're not sure. Like her
Weird.
Yeah. So in the morning, he pages her, goes to sleep, assumes she's just going to get home late. In the morning, he sees that she's never come home and he's frantic. So he goes into Waikiki to look for her himself. And he finds her car at the Shorebird Hotel. Her keys and purse are gone. There's nothing like of her own in the car, but there's a dent in the car that was not there when she had left the day before.
Oh no, a dent.
And then the next morning, Gary's worst fears come true. Vicky's body is found in the Ke'ehi Lagoon. She was wearing the yellow jumpsuit and the red belt that she was wearing when she left the house the night before. Her arms are bound behind her back, and she has been raped and strangled. So she had been working at a video store. So her husband, Gary, tells police he thinks it's related to her work because the video store has an adult bookshop connected to it.
Okay.
And 6 months before Vicky started working at this video store, there was a double murder.
What?
At that location. Ultimately, the police decided it was a coincidence and it didn't have anything to do with her murder. But I think that's insane.
We don't know what the double murder was. It was just...
What's that?
Like, we don't know what the double murder was?
No.
Okay. I think it was a cab driver.
So 8 months later, 17-year-old Regina Sakamoto leaves for school at Waipahu. And of course, I apologize for all these pronunciations are some of the hardest.
You're trying so, like,
I'm trying my best.
I can tell. And I think that they should cut you a break.
Well, I did look up Ke'ihi, that lagoon. I watched a news reporter from Hawaii say it about 29 times. But it's still, when you look at it, you just doubt it because, there's so many E's. Yeah. So Waipahu High is where she was. It's her senior year. She plans to go to Hawaii Pacific University that fall. And her younger brother, Omar, describes her as a fun-loving person and someone everyone looked up to. So on January 14th, 1986, it's 7:15 in the morning, and she calls her boyfriend from a phone booth to tell him she's missed her school bus and that she's going to be late for school. And that's the last time anybody hears from her. So that next morning, her body is found by fishermen a mile away from where Vicky Purdy's body was found in the Ke'ehi Lagoon. Oh my God. Regina's body is naked from the waist down. Again, hands bound behind her back. She's been raped and strangled. And except for that location, only a mile away, it's the exact copy of Vicky Purdy's murder.
How far apart were these two?
The location?
No, the time.
8 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. So then 2 weeks after that.
2 weeks. Okay.
On January 30th, 21-year-old Denise Hughes is on her way to work. So she lives in a neighborhood called Pearl City, which is north of Honolulu. And she is a secretary. She works for a phone company and commutes to work by bus. And Denise's mom told her she thought that Pearl City was too remote, too far away. There weren't enough people that lived there. And she didn't like the fact that she would commute by bus and wait at that bus stop by herself. So her mom told her, wait until the last second when you know the bus is coming and then go out to the bus stop. So that you're not just standing around by yourself. And that's normally what she did.
Mom, good idea.
Yeah. But that day, January 30th, 1986, Denise never shows up for work. And 2 days later, 3 teenagers are crabbing near the Moana Lua stream, which is 2 miles upstream from the Ke'ehi Lagoon. And they come across something that's wrapped in blue material in the water. Yeah. It's the body of Denise Hughes. And again, her hands were bound behind her back. She'd been raped and strangled, but because her body was in the water, it had a lot more decomposition. But all 3 women so far have been found south of their homes by the Honolulu airport and close to, if not in water. So the police can no longer dismiss that these murders aren't connected.
Yeah. And the way the bodies like are still bound behind their hands behind their back.
Yeah.
Rape.
Everything about the MO is so matching.
Oh, how creepy.
So, but up until this point, the Hawaiian authorities have never dealt with a serial killer to the point where when they finally make, when they talk about it in the paper, they have to explain what serial killer means.
Wow.
That's how untouched the community had been up until that point in the mid 80s. So the Honolulu police set up a serial killer task force that will eventually over that year, it grows into consisting of 27 people. And they actually end up enlisting the help of the FBI and the Green River Killer Task Force. Yeah, they were really smart. They like reached out to all the right places, but they have nothing to work with, almost nothing to work with, because when the bodies are in the water, there's no blood evidence.
Yeah.
And it was before DNA evidence was, in the fore in any way.
Right.
It's just such a new concept in general to everybody. So police make this announcement and they think at least 2 of the women possibly could have accepted rides from strangers while they were waiting at these bus stops. And because of that, the authorities caution all women not to against taking rides or hitchhiking at all.
Good for them for not hiding it and instead being like,
yes, like safety first of
it should be like, men, stop killing women. Of course we know that, but in addition to that,
but since we know that's a note that won't be taken apparently, but what they do tell women to do is that travel in groups, wear clothing that they can move quickly in, which I think is kind of amazing because I've always been a big believer in runnable shoes. Like high heels are fine for when you're indoors and looking pretty, but that makes me happy. There's like wear clothing that would allow the freedom to move quickly. Don't carry packages. So don't be bundled up and weighed down with stuff. And don't get close to cars that approach you asking for directions. So they got real specific with warning people. And they told women, quote, if you feel like you're being followed, trust your gut, which is rad.
Yeah.
They even set up a sting using undercover police women around the Honolulu airport, but nothing ever came of it.
Shit.
Yeah. So about 6 weeks later, on March 26th, 25-year-old Louise Medeiros from Waipahua, she leaves the island of Oahu and she's going to visit her family on Kauai. That's where I was.
Oh my God.
So Louise's mother had died recently and she has to go there for the reading of the will, but she has 2 kids and she's 3 months pregnant. So she's trying to make it the fastest possible trip because she left her 2 kids with her boyfriend and she's just like, I got to get back. Her family wants her to wait until morning so that she doesn't have to take the bus from the airport late at night. But Louise is like, no, I have to get back as soon as possible. When she gets off her airplane in Honolulu, she disappears. And a week later, on April 2nd, Louise's body is found at the north end of the Ke'ihi Lagoon. She is naked from the waist down. Her hands are bound behind her back. And like the 3 victims before her, she's been sexually assaulted and strangled.
Oh my God.
So the whole MO is the same.
Yeah.
And then 3 weeks after that.
Jesus.
Yeah. On April 29th, 36-year-old Linda Pesci leaves for work in her car. So she also works for a phone company. She's recently been promoted there. She's a single mother, devoted to her daughter. She has a roommate, and she tells the roommate, tonight I have a meeting, so I'm going to be home later than normal. When Linda doesn't arrive home by the next morning, the roommate's really concerned. She calls up and finds out Linda left work at 6:30. Her roommate calls the police because she knows that Linda would never go anywhere without her daughter. It would never happen. And Linda's car is found on the Nimitz Highway at the northeastern end of the Ke'ihi Lagoon.
Shit.
And from what the police put together, they figure that her car broke down half a mile from a bus stop.
No.
Yep. So they immediately call a press conference. They warn the community that Linda is now considered a missing person. And they tell women not to leave their car if it breaks down. If your car breaks down on the side of the road, stay inside of it with the door locked. And then the police say, which is very touching and sad, this involves everybody's wives, everybody's girlfriends, and everybody's daughters. Aww. We have lost our innocence as a community.
How terrifying.
And also when you go over there, it's so tiny. Yeah. I mean, it really is a community.
Yeah.
Everybody knows each other on all these islands. I mean, I can't speak for Oahu, but the places I've been, which is Maui and Kauai, it really seems like you're coming into a neighborhood. Yeah. It's not like, a whole island. It's just a little neighborhood.
Yeah.
Where people like wave to each other as they drive by.
Sure.
4 days later, and this is where it gets fucking weird as hell.
Okay.
A 43-year-old mechanic calls the police and tells them that a psychic told him that Linda Pesce's body was located in a place called Sand Island.
Oh, shit.
And he tells police that he followed the directions that the psychic gave him and that he thinks he found the body.
Oh.
And he also explains he knows Linda Pesce because she tried to sell him a pager one time. So that they had a connection at one point.
Fishy.
So police check Linda's appointment book and they see that this mechanic's name is actually, and his information is in her appointment book, and she had written it in there the day she disappeared. So,
oh my God.
They go to Sand Island. The authorities go to Sand Island with this mechanic, and he shows them around the whole island. I don't know how big it is. I imagine it's some little place,
it's the size of a grain of sand.
I'm not sure. He walks around the whole island, avoiding one spot. And then he's like, oh, I guess it's not here. When police check out that spot, that's where they find Linda Pesce's body.
Dude.
She is face down, covered in dirt, and there's a concrete block on top of her, and she's been raped and strangled.
Oh my God.
So meanwhile, when she went missing, the police actually put up a roadblock, and they stopped commuters and asked them about what they saw the night that Linda's car broke down on the side of the road. And one witness said that she saw a Caucasian or a mixed race man in his 30s or early 40s driving a light colored American-made van that had black lettering on it. And he was seen in his van on the side of the road with Linda in her broken down car. The mechanic fit the description. The mechanic that brought them to Sand Beach fits the description of this guy. The mechanic that brought them to Sand Beach has a light colored American made van with black lettering on it. He's 43 years old.
Dude.
He's like right in there. And he lives in the Ewa Beach, Ewa Beach area, which actually the task force had, when they do that thing where they do like with a compass or whatever, and it's like, this is the area they'll probably live.
Because it's like right in the vicinity in the middle of
yes. Like that. So he was right in that spot. Ewa Beach was right in that area. I'm sure some FBI profiler, I don't know specifically if that's who it is, but they had basically figured that he worked at an air cargo company or a place near or at the airport on Lagoon Drive. Police figured that he worked at the airport or nearby the airport.
I was going to guess the airport.
The mechanic who called them and talked about the psychic worked at an air cargo company near the airport on Lagoon Drive, which is the road that runs along the Ki'ihe Lagoon.
Dude.
Yes. This guy has no prior record, but he does have relationship issues.
Yeah. I mean, don't we all?
They start to surveil this guy, and they catch him trying to scrape the letters off of his van. Yeah. On May 9th, 6 days after he had led the police to Linda Pesce's body, they bring the mechanic in for questioning. He sits in the interrogation room from 8 o'clock until 3 a.m.
Jesus.
Barely moving, arms crossed, head down. He won't say a word.
That's the creepiest thing I've ever heard.
They give him a polygraph. He fails it. But the police know that they only have circumstantial evidence, that basically it's just eyewitnesses. Yeah. And so they go and talk to his ex-wife and his girlfriend. Both of whom tell police that this guy is into bondage, specifically tying hands behind the back.
Dude.
Yeah. Also, the girlfriend says that they got into fights and he stormed out of the house on the nights that these girls went missing.
No.
Yes. So they, but again, this is all hearsay and he said, she said.
Can you imagine realizing that when you're like put the nights together and you're like,
the slow burn reveal of this person is not only who I think it is, but perhaps a complete monster.
Yeah. Oh
yeah. So of course, I don't know what's happening to me.
A horse is a horse.
A horse is a horse, of course.
Right.
He lawyers up and never talks to police again. They go to the DA saying we have all this, but it's all circumstantial. And the DA says, if we take this to trial, we will lose and he'll be gone forever.
Sure.
When the mechanic walked out the police station door, the local press was there waiting. And someone asked if he knew Linda Pesci. And he started to say, I haven't talked to, then he stopped talking. And
what does that mean?
He realized he should not be saying anything to the press at all.
What was he going to say?
But he basically started to give an answer. I haven't talked to... And then
Linda since the day I killed her.
I mean, so months after this, a woman comes forward and says... And she says she saw a man by the side of the road. The woman broke down car, the whole thing. They put a photographic lineup in front of her and she picks the mechanic out.
Are you kidding? Well, but maybe she saw him on the news months later. Like, that's weird, right?
Well, but here's the thing. She will not testify because this is like an actual eyewitness. But she says as she passed, he turned and looked her right in the eye and she was so scared. She's positive if she testifies, he'll kill her. That's how scary he was.
Oh my God. Did you see his picture? Is he?
I did see a picture, of course, transition lenses. So he looks like any of those
serial
dudes.
killers. Yeah.
Yes.
Like a Dahmer style.
Yes.
Skinny.
No, he had kind of a round face. It was just like, but I mean, it could completely be circumstantial and he just got caught up and it's not him.
No,
he ended up, they continue to surveil him. He then goes to the Midwest. They call whatever state he goes to and they continue to surveil him, while he's there. They call the FBI. They follow him the FBI follows him to Europe twice.
What the fuck?
He then moves back to the East. He comes back, goes to the East Coast. They continue surveilling him. They never catch him doing anything. They never see anything suspicious, nothing at all. He ends up dying in 2003.
What the fuck?
So in 2016, the Honolulu police said that they're stepping up cold cases and investigations, which is what everyone's doing now, which is amazing. And they're afraid that they want to retest the DNA they have on file. They're not sure if it's still viable because it's from almost 40 years ago.
No, we're fine with that. Us DNA experts, like me,
you can make it work.
We can make it work.
Okay, good. But they say that they consider all cases open until the suspect is identified or caught.
But another one didn't happen after that.
Correct. It all stopped after that.
It was him.
And that is the story.
That's it.
Of the Honolulu Strangler. There's not that much about it because it's like the classic cold case. But there was, Case File has an episode about it.
Okay.
Which that guy couldn't be more detailed or awesome. So I'm sure there's more stuff in there. And then I did find there is an ID channel, of course. If you Google the Honolulu Strangler, there's an IG channel. There's an episode of a show called something.
Yeah. It's like a bunch of cases, I think, profile. And this is one of them.
And it's one of them.
Oh my God.
You can look, when you Google it, you can find a couple things, but.
Wow, that's awful. I've never heard of it.
I've never heard of it. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Also just when it is such a classic serial killing case.
Yeah.
And it couldn't even be like, it's not far apart. Like the first one, there's 8 months, but then it's just like
this
once a month or
right.
every 2 weeks. That's like, it's classic serial killer. Like this guy's just driving around hunting at night.
I mean, and then like his ex-girlfriend who's just like, every time we got in a fight, that was the night. I mean.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So many coincidences.
Right.
But they aren't.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Good job.
Thank you.
All right. Give me 1 second.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye. Cheap Caribbean's Jet Set July sale is here.
Right now, save $200 on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with promo code 200BEACH.
Whether you're dreaming of Cancun, Jamaica, or the Dominican Republic, your next vacay just got more affordable.
Don't let summer pass you by without the beach.
Use promo code 200BEACH and get more sand for your dollar.
Head to cheapcaribbean.com today to book your beach vacay.
Goodbye.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and unforgettable moments that make the season so special.
Whether you're planning a weekend getaway, gathering with friends, or simply soaking up every sunny day, Pandora Jewelry offers meaningful pieces designed to celebrate your unique story.
From sun-kissed metals that catch the light beautifully to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra, every detail is crafted to help you express yourself with confidence and style.
Explore charms, bracelets, rings, necklaces, and more, thoughtfully designed to complement every adventure and occasion.
Each design moves with you, from beach days and road trips to rooftop dinners, golden nights, and every memory in between.
Layer your favorite looks, mark life's meaningful moments, and create lasting reminders of a season you'll never want to forget.
Find the pieces that reflect who you are and where this summer takes you.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold.
Goodbye.
Did you see that?
No. When will you accept that I wear glasses? Put that down and we'll do an eye test.
I have a problem where I always think I don't hide my shit enough, and I think Karen is going to know 5 seconds before I tell her what murder I'm doing.
I feel like, was your sister or brother sneaky with you? Did they do weird shit, like trick you into things?
That's all we did with each other, was be sneaky, tricky with each other. Like, it was every man for himself. I'm going to find any kind of dirt against you I can.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to read your fucking diary and I'm going to tell mom.
Oh, fuck.
And it's not a mystery.
See, Laura was the exact opposite. Laura was like the Don Draper of I never think about you at all. Where, like, if I put something down like that, she would never even take the time to look at it.
Well, how are you going to get... You know what you do all the time that drives me fucking crazy? Because all I want to do is look at it. Is you don't close your... you don't turn
I know,
off
you've
your
mentioned
phone.
that to me 1,000 times.
I just feel like I'm going to see something that you don't want me to see, that I don't want to see, that I'm going to then see. Like,
yeah, because you love to look at people's phones.
No, but I won't do it. I don't do it. I don't do it. Although I was at Joe DeRosa's house the other night, and he had like a stack of checks, like to deposit. And I was like, can I look at your checks? And I was just like, what's that? Who's this for? What's this for? Like, I totally did that. And I was like, that might be rude. I'm sorry.
Well, he would tell, but
That's
you know Joe is a good enough friend.
He said, I would tell you if I would say no if I didn't want you to. And I said, I wouldn't have asked you if I knew you wouldn't care. So.
Yeah. That's really funny.
I love looking at people's like weird per diem, not per diem, but what's it called?
Residual checks?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's
where it's like, why did you get a check for $4.94?
Right. Where in China did the show you were on for 3 minutes play?
I still get checks from the Drew Carey show.
Shut up.
It's insane. But they truly are like
crazy.
For 9 cents.
That was so long ago.
It was over 52 years ago. It doesn't make sense.
It was 52 years ago tonight.
Tonight. Oh, why is Drew Carey on your porch?
All right. Listen. Look and listen. In a fucking stunning coincidence.
Ooh.
We are going to remain
On the island?
On the fucking, you and me and Steven are on the fucking Coincidence Island.
Yes.
Tonight.
Yes.
We're the only inhabitants. Because we're about to fucking do the Galapagos Affair.
Oh, island time.
Island fucking time.
Shit. Now, just so you know, I'm on this island, but I'm not here to make friends. Good luck, players.
I'm going to throw you under a bus. Literally. Okay.
Okay, wait, really quick. There's a documentary about this, right?
Yes.
I've been told to watch this documentary probably 50 times, and I hear it's amazing.
They were right. Everyone was right.
Okay.
I know we're like, shut up, I know everything. And, it's fucking good.
Okay, great.
Okay. But I'm going to need your help with, so like every character in it looks so much not like anyone.
Okay.
That I can't describe them by saying they look like a young so-and-so.
Great.
So, and you're good at that. So I'm going to need your help. I even showed Vince and I was like, who does this look like to you? And he's just like, my friend Dave from college. No. You did get one good one. Okay.
Okay.
So,
can I just tell you, sorry.
Tell me always.
You giving me a job, you just picked up the second grader inside of me and made me sit up real tall. Like,
Karen?
I have a job.
Get your crayons.
I love it. I'm ready. I can't wait.
Let me, all right. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's just start. Okay. This is what's going to happen. So this story is told by the inhabitants of this story, like based on the letters that everyone wrote, the books that they later wrote about it. So what is fact and what is someone else's story and isn't true and is true is like left up to fucking conjecture.
Amazing.
Or some word that sounds like that.
Yes.
But here's what we know and here's how we are going to do it.
And just really quick, that's all. The way we tell all stories is just through the eyes of either the police or a reporter or a family member. Like, you always forget that because you're like, no, this is fact.
Right. And when we do our research, we try our best to find stories that are like, to look for the stories that everyone is telling and then piece together what sounds like the most plausible based on what we're telling you. And so we're fucking wrong too, probably. So we're adding to that.
Guaranteed.
So, but we're right. Always. Floriana Island. Let's start there. It's one of the islands that make up the archipelago. Archipelago. Didn't know that word before I heard it on, let me say this podcast. Hold on. Archipelago.
Great.
Thank you to the podcast, The Conspirators.
Nice.
For telling me how to say that. Archipelago. All right. So here we are. Archipelago, that makes up the Galapagos Islands, formed by volcanic eruption. It's like another little tiny cluster of islands, like near Ecuador, that you're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Okay.
Let's see. Floriana is named after Juan Jose Flores. He's the first president of Ecuador. During his administration, Ecuador was like, you know what? These Galapagos Islands are ours. Goodbye.
Wow.
And they were like, okay. The islands are, of course, known for their unique and wondrous creatures like giant tortoises that are used as an inspiration for Charles Darwin's The Origin of Species. That's what everyone knows it for, you know? The island, there was like all these like Europeans and pirates and people who would take over this little island of Floriana. Then one dick was like, I'm gonna play a joke and I'm gonna light a little fire, and it ended up burning the whole fucking island down.
No.
And let's see.
That's not a funny joke at all.
No, it's the helmsman of the Nantucket whaling vessel, the Essex, in 1890 does that. And the captain of the vessel swore retribution on the culprit. But then the ship is rammed and sunk by a sperm whale, and that's when Herman Melville got his fucking idea to write Moby Dick.
Shit.
Yeah, so there's like history.
Wow.
You know what I mean? They're like, don't burn a fucking island down, you dick.
Especially not an archipelago.
An archipelago. Archipelago. Okay. By the 1920s, Ecuador is broke and they're like, we need some fucking money. Let's sell the islands to help with our economy. So then Europeans are like, great, let's go buy some of these islands and fucking live there. It's, post World War I, there's an economic crash and everyone's freaking out. So that brings a wave of European settlers. And they want to buy the land and they want to live on a tropical island paradise, like this idea that this is going to be paradise. So two of those people are Dr. Frederick Ritter, who's 43, and his lover, who's 15 years younger than him, Dora Strauch. So she's a teacher and a bored fucking housewife. They're from Germany, and they had met there when Dora had become a patient of Dr. Friedrich. Frederick. So they had met when Dora had became a patient of Dr. Ritter. He's a dentist, I think. And Dora had been diagnosed with MS, and all of her doctors were like, it's incurable. You can't do anything about it. Fucking deal with it. Goodbye. But Dr. Ritter was like, fuck that shit. He was like super into Nietzsche.
Oh.
And he was like, here's what's going to happen. If he believed in the healing power of thought, he mansplained to her that she didn't have to submit to her illness, and she fell in love with him. He fell in love with her, and they decided to leave their spouses for each other.
Wow.
He looks like Steve Zahn. You know,
nice.
You know what I mean?
I love Steve Zahn.
Like a rugged Steve Zahn.
Oh,
like a rugged 1920s.
Did you ever see Sunshine Cleaning Company?
No.
He's Steve Zahn in that movie is a cop.
Okay.
So he's insanely yoked.
Yeah.
He's like no longer hippie Steve Zahn. He's evil cop Steve Zahn.
Okay. He's like Steve Zahn and Popeye had a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she looks like a young Emma Thompson.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a nice combination.
Right. So Dr. Ritter, he's an eccentric. He studies Nietzsche, like any good angry hipster, I wrote.
Sure.
Because it's like, oh my God. Like if you went on a date with a guy who was like, I'm really into Nietzsche.
I'd be like, oh, wait, sorry, really quick. That's my friend over there. And I would fucking run as fast as I could.
Exactly.
Faker,
bye. So he's into his philosophical principles and his advocacy for a natural life and a vegetarian diet. And they want to go to an idyllic Pacific Island existence. He just fucking hated modern life. He was like, get me the fuck out of here. Everyone walks too slow. This sucks. I don't want to be a doctor.
Let's go to a tropical island.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Everything is like all about buying shit. It's impersonal. It's valueless. I hate it.
Okay. I can get behind that.
Sure. And Dora...
What was that character?
Sometimes it's fun to live a valueless life.
Oh, okay.
So Dora is like, fuck, she's 15 years younger. She's like, oh my God, this guy is the smartest guy ever. I'm obsessed with him. I'm in love with him.
He looks like Steve Zahn.
So she also hated this bougie lifestyle. She didn't want to be a fucking housewife for the rest of her life. And she was pissed off that she had this like disease that was like ravaging her body. And I guess her husband might have been a dick. So she said that existence poisons the spirit. Which isn't
just mere existence?
No, that existence. The
that lifestyle.
Housewife. Yeah.
Sorry.
So she calls Dr. Ritter her teacher and her guide and her fate.
Uh-oh.
I know, right?
She got it bad.
Yeah. Wanting to leave civilization, they decide to leave their spouses. And they said to the spouses, take care of each other.
Oh.
Which, like, don't do that.
Then you're like looking across the room at some stranger.
Yeah,
you're just like,
I guess.
Oh, really? What do you like?
Yeah. So they leave their spouses, they get the fuck out of Germany, and they travel to the uninhabited Floriana, where they could indulge in his raw food theories.
Oh, no.
And he could write his magnum opus, which is a philosophical theoist book. And then I wrote, and where he could mansplain her in privacy.
Now, if you're a doctor, that's not mansplaining. That's, way more
He's
than
a dentist.
A person. Oh, okay. All right.
And does he, just because you're a doctor and you like memorize some fucking medical books?
Well, yeah, if you're a doctor talking to a patient, that's not mansplaining.
Yeah, but it's now his fucking lover.
Right.
But she was just like,
just
tell me more.
It's a lot of editorializing.
Okay, fair enough.
Just putting it out there.
But, okay, so the pair lived by the strict Nietzschean principles that Dr. Ritter had imposed on them, including nudism, vegetarianism.
I hate these people so much.
They're like, he sucks so hard. She went with him for some reason.
She's like young and thinking...
I don't think she's that young. I think he was 43 and he's 15 years younger. So how many years is that? That's 30. So she's like late 20s.
Yeah.
So she's not that young.
Yeah, she's not like innocent and
17-year-old,
But I get it if you have some kind of disease where you're just like, I better grab life while I can.
Sure. And this person is telling me that I can overcome this disease, where everyone else is like, great, you're an invalid now. And she's like, I want this.
Yes.
And I'm sick of this boring lifestyle. I think her husband was a dick. She's like, fuck this shit.
Okay.
I get it. Listen,
I'm behind it.
In my late 20s, the fucking dudes I had crushes on,
Oh, it's all like Kierkegaard and fucking veganism and shit, where you're just like, you're so different and new.
Yeah. Smoke pot all day? I love it.
Oh my God, this is groundbreaking philosophies. Good job, everybody. You're not. It's not that you're lazy and in a band. It's that you're a genius.
It's not that no one will hire you. It's that you don't care about money. I get it now.
I also don't care about money. I have to pay rent again?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Sounds good.
Great.
Someone got to care about that money.
Okay, but here's what our exes didn't do.
Oh.
So he had this Dr. Ritter, the dentist, had this obsession. He was also really into obsessive mastication, which is exactly what it sounds like.
Chewing
a fuck ton. A fuck ton of chewing.
Now, you know you're supposed to chew 35 times per bite. Did you know that?
I didn't and I don't do that.
I rarely do it, but every once in a while I'll remember, and then I start counting, and then I'm like,
so many bites.
This is insanity.
Yeah. I hate it.
I remember reading, sorry. Sorry. This is
No
insane.
sorries here.
I read an article called Chew Your Juice one time that was like, you need to do that to juice as well as food, where it's like, because your saliva acids needs to break down the thing. Where I was just like, none of this.
And then I'll never get cancer?
Yeah. And then I'll be beautiful.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
Forget it.
It's like the brushing your hair 100 times thing where it's like, but some people are like, no, it'll break your hair. And it's like, can everyone just shut up?
Yeah. Or how about I just do whatever?
Yeah. How about I do my best? So.
And my worst.
Yes. And his worst was that, so we burped at the same time just now. Our burp cycles are matching up. Oh my God.
So sorry, I'm not talking anymore.
No. Keep talking because yes, you are, because I'm about to tell you some shit.
Okay.
So this rule, his obsessive mastication rule, had destroyed Dr. Ritter's teeth. So
the dentist?
Yeah. So before they left Germany for this fucking island, he was like, there's not going to be dental shit on this island, so he pulls all his teeth out.
What?
And he instead gets stainless steel dentures.
No.
Before leaving Germany. So he's got a fucking mouthful of nothing.
So he is a Bond villain. On an uninhabited island and a nudist.
Do you think what if they were leaving the night before? And then he did that, and she was like, oh, shit.
Oh, I already told my husband to go off with his wife.
This might have been a mistake.
Shit.
I gotta go through it now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, not surprisingly, though, Dr. Ritter's actually kind of a bully. He refuses. They get to the island. Great.
Yep.
He refuses to allow Dora simple pleasures that his philosophical principles didn't allow, like coffee and her teeth.
No.
Once on the island, he preemptively removes her teeth as well with garden tools. And together they share his set of dentures.
No.
When they need to eat.
So then they have to sit there toothless while the other one chews multiple times.
And pass it back and forth. My mom and her boyfriend do the cute thing where they have his glasses and she hands them to, and they look at a menu together with their glasses.
Very sweet.
Adorable. And now imagine that with fucking teeth.
We have just gotten to this island and I'm so disturbed. It doesn't matter what happens after this.
It gets so much worse.
He also just
the whole story, just remember that they don't have teeth.
Because why you could have moved from where were you? Cologne, Germany? Why didn't you just move over to Berlin and just test it out for 2 months?
What's the island, the English, where they have the cows and shit? Guernsey. Go to Guernsey. You don't need to go to Galapagos.
Yeah, do a test island first.
Which exactly.
How about Ireland?
Even there's a Galapagos Islands, Santa Cruz. It's kind of inhabited by a bunch of Norwegian people. It's people are just doing their best there, but it's not you can just be your own person. They were like, fuck no. And they went to this fucking place where the closest neighbors were 60 miles away. And
by
it's
boat?
also, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
And it's also not it's not paradise. If you look at this documentary and these photos, it's this crazy rocky, black lava rock beach with sticks and stuff. And then they get there. And they're like, great, we're just going to plant food and stuff and it's going to be amazing. But it turns out that it's hard to live on an island because they had to, where did I put that? Okay. It's actually constant fucking labor instead of the life of contemplation that Dora had envisioned. So a year, okay. So they said they were like, we want to be fucking Adam and Eve.
Sure.
Great. So a year and a half in, finally their Eden is starting to come together. Dora had tried to keep up with Dr. Ritter. I'm calling him Dr. Ritter.
Yeah.
Because he's like, Popeye. And she's like, what's up? I have MS, right? But she's like...
And no teeth.
MS and no teeth. And he keeps telling me how it's like mind over matter. So like, I can't, I can't be sick. I can't imagine he's a guy who's going to bring you like a fucking cold washcloth when you are exhausted.
Just imagine a cold washcloth on your forehead. Why do you need a real one?
Right. Also, there's no cold water here, so calm down.
All the water is boiling hot.
Yeah. I don't know. There's no... Okay. But, he's not going to baby you.
Yeah, clearly.
Like the way we all kind of need when we're sick is we just want someone to be like, what can I bring you?
He's like, do you have any more teeth I could pull out? Did I leave one in there? I'd love to pull at least 5 more teeth.
There's got to be something. So it turns out... that Dr. Ritter's mansplaining bullshit had not cured Dora of her MS, which would flare up and make it hard for her to do any manual labor. And like they're pulling, like in the documentary, they're pulling trees down and carrying the giant banana stalks and shit.
Yeah.
But that only made Dr. Ritter pissed off that she couldn't get it fucking together and ignore her MS. Ignore her fucking...
She couldn't Nietzsche her way out of MS.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is like when you pick a bad boyfriend to get away from your current friendship group.
Yeah.
Sometimes that happens. You're like, no, I just need to be with him all the time because you're sick of the people that you're spending time with.
You're sick of the life you have. Of like, mine was like going to like, dancing and going to clubs and drinking fucking Long Island iced teas.
Yeah.
So I found a boyfriend. I'm like, bye.
No, I'm all about this guy now. And then it's like, but you didn't move to an island.
I moved to San Francisco.
Ooh, same thing. Yeah. Same thing, actually.
Yeah.
Well, so you know exactly what Dora's pain is all about. How are your teeth in San Francisco?
Well, these are all fake.
Look at them.
They're huge.
I can't get over it.
No, you shouldn't get over it.
It's so nuts.
Ladies. Okay. Ladies, look and listen. So Dora in her writing complains that Dr. Ritter, his name's Frederick, but it's Frederic, but I don't want to, say it wrong. Let's call him Fred.
It looks like it's the European spelling of Frederick.
Yeah, but it's not Frederick.
Fred's good.
Let's call him Dr. Fred.
Okay.
She's like, fuck Dr. Fred. He's dissatisfied with everything I do. He's stern with her even when she's sick. And he would write home and he would only speak of her negatively in his letters, being like, she can't keep up, blah, blah, blah. It's like, bitch, she came to a fucking island with you.
Yeah.
And took her goddamn teeth out. She can't, I loved this and it doesn't need to be in here, but she's like, I can't find kindness and patience with Dr. Fred. So instead she like her burro, her donkey becomes like her best friend.
Oh no.
And there's like video of her playing with this like sweet donkey. It's like a dog and they're like playing and dancing and like, oh my God, it's her baby.
That's so sad.
It's like her baby. It's so cute.
Oh no.
And then fucking Dr. Fred gets pissed off about how she loves animals. He's like mad about it.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly.
That's Nietzsche was big into animal abuse.
Right. And then I wrote, this bitch took her teeth out for him and he can't even baby her once in a while.
I want to know how long they were together before they left Germany.
Oh, that's a great question.
If it was like 6 months, if it was like 3 weeks.
And if they were together and hadn't left their spouses yet, so they had never like spent that real night together or like a week together or even a weekend.
Which is what used to happen to people all the time.
Yeah.
Be like, I'm super in love with this person, but you've never spent the night with them.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So they write letters documenting their lives on the island. They send home and they send to a newspaper in Berlin who publishes these letters. And without them knowing it, they become fucking like kind of famous as the Robinson Crusoe of the Galapagos Islands.
Oh no.
So they're like on the cover of newspapers being like, look at this like modern day Adam and Eve. And they're like living off the land and it's paradise. And like everyone's talking about how incredible this is that they're doing this. They didn't even know. No
one's smiling in any picture.
Yeah. When they find out they're famous, they're fucking pissed off about it. And the press had grandized their lives on the island and called them eccentrics and philosophers. It's like this, noble thing they're doing. And they don't write about probably how bad they smell, I'm guessing.
That donkey's like, I'm going to stand over here for a while.
Yeah, even the donkey's like, oh.
Gee.
So, even a ship full of scientists from America, from the U.S., who were documenting all the exotic animals throughout the Galapagos stopped by Floriana just to see the, quote, modern day Adam and Eve. So they were like, we got to add this as a stop on our way. These like famous this couple.
Like a cruise ship would go by?
It's like their big yacht.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
So the scientists got off the island and they all made friends, and, you know, it was a positive thing. Even though Dr. Fred was like, but I don't want any more visitors.
And then he'd just like open his lips. I don't want any more visitors.
Stainless steel.
glare.
Teeth. Okay. So 3 years into their life on the island in the summer of 1932, a fucking schooner arrives carrying Heinz Whitmer and his wife, Margaret, who's 5 months pregnant, onto the island. And Heinz's son from a previous marriage named Harry, who's a teenager. So Harry had fragile health, and he had gotten sicker recently, and they had been reading about these adventures in the fucking tropics. So they were like, fuck this, let's get out of here and bring our family and go live on this island. They were also German. They had sold all their possessions after reading about this stuff and were like, we're going to do this. Once they pull up onto the beach, they were like, oh shit, this is not what we fucking thought it would be. They find a desolate island with only one stream. Ooh. So Heinz and Margaret are like comparably very normal. Like they're a normal couple with normal wants, etc. And the doctor and Dora are like, this is the most boring couple that could have come to this fucking island. Like, we're not going to have
they say
orgies.
To each other as they pass teeth back and forth. Yeah, you're right. They're boring.
They're the boring ones.
Fucking lunatics.
So so the doctor and Dora start fucking blobbity-blawing about Nietzsche. The Whitmers are like, double what the fuck? These are not normal people. These people are bananas. And they're like, what did we do? We shouldn't have come here. And then Margaret, also, who's 5 months pregnant, she expected that this dude, Dr. Fred, would fucking doctor her and help her with her pregnancy.
Dude.
Which is like, for free? You know?
And a dentist.
And he's a dentist. I'm not 100% sure he's a dentist. It said it in some of the shit and some of the others. It didn't.
Okay. But that's a mistake you could make, where it is still counts as a doctor.
Right.
You could be a doctor and be a researcher. You could be a doctor and be like, no, I just wrote a super long paper.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean I know how to deliver your baby.
Yeah. Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
So, and Dr. Fred was like, I don't want to be a fucking doctor anymore. Fuck you, normal woman. You think I'm going to deliver your fucking baby. And then...
Yeah, they can't be too normal if they just shut their whole life down and then we're like, oh, we're going to go live with people from a magazine.
Well, it almost like, seems like they had this like fantasy of what it was going to be like, and it was not like that at all. And of course, Dora immediately dislikes Margaret, the pregnant woman, because she's content to be a housewife. Like, it's, you know, just be a mother and a wife. That's all she wants.
Yeah.
So it's immediately like disdain for each other. So Dr. Fred's, of course, pissed to have these boring, uninvited guests. So he is like, yeah, let me show you where you can stay. And he like walks them for like an hour to these caves where pirates used to live. And he's like, here's your home. Goodbye. And like leaves them there to fucking fend for themselves. Such a dick.
These are guest caves.
Go back.
There's towels in the way back. They look like bats, but don't even pay attention to that.
Don't worry about it. But it turns out that the Whitmers are good at island living, and quickly their little enclave is thriving.
Oh.
Which, of course, pisses Dr. Fred off because they didn't have the same experience.
Well, you know what it is that they had 3 sets of teeth. And that's the key to island living.
You gotta gnash. You gotta be able to gnash if you want to thrive on an island.
We've always said that, you and I.
You and I, that's basically our fucking tagline for this podcast. Okay.
So they're doing well at the caves.
They're doing great at the caves, pisses Dr. Fred off. But quickly, they kind of fall into this understanding of like, you know, they're not besties, but they're doing okay. They're neighbors, you know?
Okay.
No one loves their neighbors.
True.
And everything kind of settles down and everyone settles into this life. Fine. Great. And then the fucking Baroness shows up.
The Baroness?
The fucking Baroness.
Is that my part?
This is where Karen comes in. Karen comes in, no joke, riding a fucking donkey.
A second donkey?
Yes.
Oh, hell yes.
Or with a.
She didn't steal the other one, Dora's donkey.
I think so. I don't know which. I tried to find this fucking happy donkey, like the friend donkey, so like the name of it, and I couldn't find it anywhere.
Aww.
Let's call him Clive. Okay. Clive. Okay, she comes up. This woman gets there. She is the Baroness Eloise Werborn de Wagner Bosquet is her name.
Hell yes.
But we're going to call her the Baroness. Although I do love the name Eloise. She comes to this fucking island. I think she'd been reading about it as well in the newspapers. And because she's also German, she said she's from Vienna. And she's like, guess what, motherfuckers? I'm opening a luxury hotel for American millionaires on this island. What's up? Here I am coming in on a donkey. Margaret's the first one to see her. She fucking pulls up. She's got like a gun. And she is flanked by two men that were both her lovers.
Yes.
Yeah.
My role of a lifetime.
And she looks like, all right, here we go. Here's where I need your help.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, Steve.
Yay. This is my favorite story of all time.
Okay, I need you to tell me what she looks like. And I need you to tell me also if she kind of looks like me. She has my mouth.
Okay.
These fake teeth I have, she has them.
Straight out of Galapagos.
All right, so this is she. Here she is.
Okay.
With her two lovers.
Sweet. So into two lovers. Just get it going. Whoa.
Okay, yes or no, she kind of looks like me. I feel like it's like a Clea Duvall.
You know who she looks like is Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Totally.
Straight up. You are much, much prettier than this lady.
The Baroness. Thank you.
The Baroness is so funny.
She totally looks like Maggie. I knew you'd know this.
Yeah, this is my speciality.
That's Maggie Gyllenhaal. Do you want to see the Toothless Wonders?
Yes, please. Oh, wait a second. I'm just going to say her lovers look like...
I was going to say the blonde one looks like Prince Charles, a young Prince Charles.
Yeah.
No, you can do better than that.
Well, it's the ears. You nailed that.
Okay.
Because he's tall and skinny. But he actually looks like James Cromwell, the actor James Cromwell.
Yes.
LA Confidential.
When they're like, can you believe James Cromwell was this hot when he was young?
Yep.
Like, that's
Babe,
what he looks
Pig in
like.
the City.
Definitely.
Then this guy in the front.
No one ever, like, maybe a Steve Martin character?
Yeah.
like from The Jerk?
He totally has Steve Martin face where it's like squinty eyes, but also standardized good looking.
It's like a Steve Martin doing a character.
100%.
But he has that like weird curly wavy hair.
Yeah, he has very 20s hair. It looks like he puts a headband in to make it look like that.
100%. Let me find
I don't doubt that those two guys might not look for the affections of each other every once in a while.
I think we all slept in a bed together, if you know what I mean.
I think these guys kicked off pansexuality 80 years before it was cool.
Well, here's the thing. Okay, here's what did it Steve
Martin?
No.
Buscemi.
No, the guy who I said the toothless people look like.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Doesn't he kind of?
How come we can't remember?
Steve Vaughn. Eric Vaughn.
Steve Zahn.
Zahn.
You're thinking Vince Vaughn. Yeah.
It looks, and then
that's dead on.
She's a young Emma Thompson, maybe.
Yeah.
I think there's something better there, but I can't figure out what
There
it
is something better, but you know what it is? Not a lot of actresses look like this woman because her nose is kind of big. So you don't get very many mainstream actresses that look like this. But
and mainstream actresses usually put in fake teeth after they pull them all out of
That's right. They wouldn't go full dentures for a man. You know who he looks like, and maybe this is why you're thinking Emma Thompson? He looks like Kenneth Branagh.
Who's that?
He used to be married to Emma Thompson. Remember that guy?
No, let me look. I don't know anyone. Oh. Kenneth Branagh. Oh, here he comes. Branagh. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Dude.
Honk, honk.
Guys.
Right now, guys, I'm doing that when you pull the air for a semi-truck to honk at you.
She's doing
honk.
So... And then the Whitmers are just so boring that they're not going to look like anyone.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
You want to see them though. They're just not.
They just look like anybody?
They look like nobody and anybody.
Okay.
They're fine.
I'm going to picture those two people from the American Gothic painting. One guy looks like an old farmer.
Oh my God.
Is that it?
Yes.
I'm psychic. Honk, honk.
Honk, honk.
Give me that air horn.
Air horn, bitch. Okay. The
Hold
Baroness.
on, I just had to say, guys, I've been drinking cold brew coffee and I have lost my mind.
Karen came over. I'm out of water, so I was like doing some cold brew, and I was like, "You pour it. I don't want to like make it for you because I know how hard it is." And she pours herself some, and I went, "Oh shit!
Oh shit!"
Because like she poured that much in her,
and I've only had half.
You've only not even had half. So,
and yeah, this is the greatest experience of my life.
This episode is to warn you about the dangers of cold brew coffee.
That's right.
Can I tell you one of my saddest things that happened while you were gone?
Yes.
Really quickly.
That you missed me.
Sidebar. And then I missed you.
Okay.
100%. Okay. There was an estate sale close by. And they had a photo on the fucking listing of the case that you'd see in health class when a cop would come for like dare or to like warn you of drugs. The case that they opened up and showed you all the drugs. They had a fucking narcotics
example case.
Yes. And I fucking almost lost my mind. I went early in the morning on like a Thursday morning before therapy. I was late to therapy. I didn't tell her why, but we have talked about my shopping addiction. It's fine. Everything's fine. And it was gone already.
Oh no.
And I was that's where I got you the fucking paint by numbers painting.
That thing is amazing.
I really wish I had taken the price tag off so you didn't know it was $15. But I saw it and I was like, I have to get this to Karen. But like through the week, since you've been gone, I've been like getting used to it and liking it. And I was like, do I give that to Karen? And then you came in. I was like, give it to Karen, Georgia. Calm down. You have everything.
And suddenly it's missing from the wall in my house.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait a second.
It's weird. God, that was just pointless. Okay.
It was super worth it.
Boop, boop, boop. Da-da-da-da. But they also go for like $400 on eBay, I found out since.
What, paint by numbers paint?
No. the drug case, the drug suitcase. All I want,
bet.
someone whose dad was a DARE counselor, go into your basement. I promise you're going to have one of those, like, there's a thing that it says like a heroin outfit, and it shows like the heroin shit. Like
a spoon and a needle.
And it's called a heroin outfit. And then someone on my Instagram wrote, don't you hate when you go to a party and someone's wearing the same heroin outfit as you?
Nice.
Oh, I loved it. Okay. I want one. Anyways, two lovers. So her lovers are Robert Phillipson and Rudolph Lorenz. He's the blonde guy. The Baroness is described as a flamboyant and ill-tempered woman.
Hell yes.
From Vienna.
Okay.
Both couples are on the island are fucking scandalized as shit by her and her lover's arrival. She is way before her time, like feminist as fuck. She's brash and brazen. She dominates her lovers, who are, by all accounts, terrified of her.
But clearly turned on by it.
Right. Well, I mean, they came to a fucking island with her, you know? She's most definitely a narcissist. Yes. She even later convinces those scientists when they come back on their yacht to like visit the island again. She convinces the captain to make a silent film starring her. And she's a man-hungry piratess. In
the movie.
In this silent film movie.
Amazing.
Which it is in the fucking documentary, or you can just watch it online.
Wow.
It's like a silent film. She's wearing like a mesh, like you can see her titties. Like, it's like a mesh shirt, nips are out, like, and apparently she walks around the island in a bra and underwear and doesn't give a fuck.
Yes.
Like with a fucking pistol and shit. Oh yeah, she sports a riding crop and an ivory handled pistol, which she's fond of pointing at people who displease her. Her name is Karen Kilgara. In another life.
Do this thing.
This is what you're going to be like as an old woman, I think.
I cannot wait.
Well, we don't like this part, though.
Okay.
She liked to shoot animals in the leg so that she could have the pleasure of nursing them back to health.
Ew.
Monster. In fact, she once stole a burro, and I don't know if it's Clive.
Clive, you said.
I don't know if it's Clive, but she took a burro from the Dr. Fred's house, put it into the patio of the Whitmers, and then the Whitmer was like, I thought it was wild, and shot it. So like she's stirring shit up. She's like kind of a cunt.
She's trying to mix it up on that island.
She has fun fucking with people.
Of all the people that could land on that island, the Baroness shows up.
Well, she's like, I'm gonna make $1 million with this fucking island or hotel of mine.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, okay, riding crop, blah, 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 blah. Okay. She even chased visitors off the island, one time shot one, though she didn't kill him. Don't worry. This, of course, pisses everyone else off. And she continues to do so by anytime like people would come by in passing ships and leave them gifts of like food and, you know, shit to help them live. She would fucking be like, mine, bitch, and like steal it.
With her boobs swinging back and forth.
Got it.
Come and fight me for it.
Exactly. And she would open their mail. And so the outgoing mail, she would write her own version of shit with her as the star. So like the shit that went to the fucking newspapers would be like, this Baroness who's this hot fucking, you know, lady. And so she became like the star of the island, which of course pissed everyone off.
Well, she deserves it.
Does she? Okay. Yes, probably. She would change the wording of his letters, and she became something of an international celebrity.
Yeah,
because
she did.
the public loved the scandalous tales of her. So like yachts would come to see her and bring her gifts and shit.
I bet.
Yeah. Everyone else is like, fuck this shit. They complain to the governor of the Galapagos, and he pays the visit to the island to be like, let me sort this out. Fucking totally falls for the Baroness's bullshit because she's charming as fuck.
Yes.
And he's like, he grants her 4 square miles of territory for her proposed hotel, which includes that stream that everyone shared.
Oh.
The Whitmers and Dr. Ritter and Dora only get 50 acres each.
Yeah, because they're not interesting.
I don't know. I think Dr. Ritter and Dora are pretty or Dr. Fred and Dora are pretty interesting, but
they just took it in such a weird direction of removing their teeth. I feel like
they're boring in their interests.
Boring, and they seem crazy. Like if
they think they're really interesting.
Yes. It's like fake. The Nietzsche interesting is not truly interesting because that's not original. You're just reading something and repeating other people's ideas and then pulling each other's teeth out.
And then in addition to that, and listen, I'm probably saying Nietzsche wrong. I don't give a shit.
Oh, I did. I said Nietzsche. I don't know.
Nietzsche. Listen, I didn't go to college and I don't care. Look and listen.
Can't
Not interested. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. All right. So now
here comes the email from Nietzsche himself. How dare you?
He's dead, Karen.
Is he?
Corrections corner.
Do we know this for a fact?
Does time exist? Is he an Ubermensch or not?
Time is a flat circle.
Isn't it?
That's from True Detective.
No, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. So now shit starts hitting the fan. In 1933, the island is hit by a year-long drought. So of course everyone's like up on their fucking crazy time.
Yes.
You know?
Sure. That stream becomes very important, I would imagine.
That stream becomes a trickle of fucking water.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So all the plants and shit start to die. That's their food source, especially those fucking Nietzsche vegetarians over there, right?
They can't eat burrow meat.
No. Mm-mm. The Whitmers blame the Duchess and her entourage for the drought because of the stream. Dr. Fred's pissed that so many people are on his fucking island. The Baroness is fucking with both her lovers and pitting them against each other.
Yes.
Her former favorite, the blonde guy, Rudolph Lawrence, becomes like a slave and has to like build a hotel for them. He's like a whipping boy to her. And he has to do all the difficult labor. Did I tell you that the hotel's called the Hacienda Paradiso?
No.
That's right.
That's rad.
That's also what your house is called now.
That sure is. Come through the Hacienda.
That's what your pussy is called now.
So many donkeys.
No, edit that out. Lorenzo, edit that out. Okay. And Lorenzo's barely fed enough to survive, and she lets her lover beat him as well.
So she's letting one lover beat the other one while she starves him, and he does all the work. There's no way he wasn't into that somehow. Like that was
definitely
that was sexual.
Definitely, probably.
Okay.
So, and then there are rumors. So like Mr. Whitmer and fucking Dr. Fred are both like, hate this woman.
Yeah.
But there's rumors of them both making regular visits to her fucking
ding dong, ding dong. They're like, hey, I just want to come up and say, I saw your boobies swinging on the beach today. And I just want to say I'm a big fan. And thank you so much.
Yeah. And so then probably the wives are pissed or the women are mad about that too. I mean, listen, I'm not going to be, maybe they're hooking up with her too. We don't know.
Anything could happen. But you know, when there's like, especially at this time, a strong woman that's like bossy and making waves.
Yeah.
That is a scapegoat waiting to happen.
Plus like Dora goes there to seemingly to be subservient to this man that she is so excited to have all for her, like to herself. Like when I was that young and I would date older dudes, I'd be like, all I want is to be somewhere alone with you and like for you never to look at another woman again.
Right.
Like just pay attention to me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So, and
Which
take
is
my teeth out.
Impossible. Yeah. It's like, I took my teeth out for you, motherfucker.
Then you learn that you have to become the person that the other person is like, all I want to do is be alone with you and be with you forever.
That's right. So that you can go, no thanks.
Yeah. Or you both have that and then you're me and Vince. Oh my God. Sorry, gross.
Call the therapist and cancel all your future appointments.
Doug, we're fine.
Next time I come here, it's all silver teeth. It's shared silver teeth. You guys didn't do it. Please tell me you didn't do it.
Elvis is turned into a burro. We name him Clive. Jesus Christ. Jesus Clive.
Jesus Clive.
Okay. Lord, pissed off the Baroness. Okay, wait. Okay. So, and Lorenz, the fucking whipping boy, is like, one took over the line, or like, you didn't listen to my safe word or something.
Yeah.
He fucking gets the fuck out of there and goes to the Whitmers. He first goes to Dr. Fred and Dora and he's like, get me the fuck out of here. And they're like, no, we like the Baroness will be pissed at us. So he goes to the sweet Whitmers. We're like, they seem like a very sweet, normal family. She has her baby. They have children on the island. Like
they're truly just trying to be like,
it really seems like it.
Getting away from it all. Let's get the young asthmatic to get some fresh air type of stuff.
I think they had really good intentions and they were boring and normal and just like wanted to live this island life.
Okay.
So they do take Lorenz in. And that, of course, pisses the Baroness off because then Lorenzo tells them that she isn't a fucking Baroness at all.
Oh, she's not?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, she's not. She'd actually been a cabaret dancer in Constantinople during World War I. Yeah.
You mean it used to be Istanbul and now it's Constantinople?
Now it's Constantinople and it's Istanbul. Like, basically, yeah, okay. And then...
I love her more now.
She's insane. I love her. She had met and married a French merchant. Together, they moved to Paris. This is a little foggy. Lorenzo might have been the man who put the money up for them to open a boutique in Paris, or she just met him there. I can't really tell. But then the whipping guy, the other one, Philipson, gets hired at the boutique, and then she's like, "What's up? You're my lovers."
Yes, and they're like, "Is this included in the minimum wage that we're making?"
Right. Yeah. So by March of 1934, the drought had already lasted for months, and it's up to 120 degrees in the shade. They say, yeah.
No.
Very hot. I am just that stupid fucking cunt in the heat. I can't deal with anything.
I can't deal with much over 85.
No. 87. Mwah.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then leave me alone. And of course, all the food growing in the gardens die, and a ship isn't showing up. Like usually there's a ship every, month or two. A ship hasn't come for months, so there's no extra supplies. And then one evening, Dora hears, she's relaxing, trying not to sweat her teeth out. She hears a blood-curdling scream of a woman in the forest. 2 days later, Margaret and Lorenz show up to her house. And this is according to her fucking story. So
this is according to Dora?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is what she says happens. Lorenz and Margaret, so the fuckboy and the mom.
Normal lady.
And the normal lady. They show up and they're acting all like fucking cagey and like rehearsed and shit, right?
Okay.
And they're like, hey, you know what? Guess what's so funny? The Baroness showed up at our house. And she was like, hey, our friends just showed up on a yacht. So me and Philipson, the current fuckboy, we're totally leaving the island to go to Tahiti for a bit. See you later. Like, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya.
Oh.
Like, they just fucking left.
Okay.
They just left.
So should we divide up her stuff? Or?
Well, exactly.
Oh.
And she said the Baroness was like, keep an eye on my shit or don't, because I might not be back. Goodbye. And so Lorenz is like, well, hey, Dora, do you want to buy this shit? Because I need to get money to get the fuck off this island now.
Oh.
Even though maybe she'll come back or maybe she won't.
Right.
And Dora's like, we didn't see a fucking ship. Like, you see a ship if it's coming in.
Yes.
We didn't see a ship.
Yeah.
So Dora goes with them back to the Hacienda Paradiso.
Wait, did they actually build that place or build a place?
They built a place, huts and things, and one of the scientists who showed up was like, it was fucking disgusting. Like the sanitation was terrible. Like it wasn't a Hacienda Paradiso at all.
That was just the name.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so Dora is super suspicious, but she goes to the Hacienda with them, sees a bunch of her stuff is gone because Margaret took it. So Margaret has her really nice, beautiful, I guess they had like a tablecloth and shit. And then Dora goes into the bedroom and has chills down her spine when she sees on the nightstand the Baroness's prized possession sitting there on the nightstand that she never fucking left the house without. Guess what it is?
Her whip?
No, you're wrong. Sorry, you would
her
never.
Gun?
No.
How many guesses do I get?
One more. It's not a weapon.
Oh.
It's a book.
A tiara?
It's a book. What
the
book would it be?
Bible?
No. You have 2 more guesses what book it is. Think of a book that in college you were like, this is the book. And I know this book. This is everything. It's not Catcher in the Rye because it's that's not written for a while. But it's like
Infinite Jest.
No. It's the future copy of the Infinite Jest.
Just tell me I have no...
Okay, it's the picture of Dorian Gray.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay.
And that was her prized possession.
That was her prized possession, her good luck charm. She carried it with her everywhere, which is such a college girl thing to do. Oh my God, calm down,
It's such a fake Baroness thing to do.
Exactly. And the camp is basically pillaged by the 2 families. They just take everything. So shortly after, Lorenz is I got to get the fuck out of here. So he hops a Norwegian comes by from Santa Cruz. He hops his boat and laters the fuck out of there.
Okay.
Sees that there's going to be a big boat on this other island. So he is trying to get this fisherman to take him to that other island. And the fisherman's like, well, no, because it's Friday the 13th and I refuse to fucking boat on Friday the 13th. But Lorenz offers him enough money that he says, okay.
Wow.
And they motherfucking disappear.
No.
Yeah. They disappear.
Just the boat is gone and they're both gone?
Everyone's gone.
Whoa.
Let's not worry about him right now.
Okay.
Because maybe he killed the Baroness and her lover. So do we care what happens to him?
No, not necessarily. But it's just, I love a mystery.
And the mystery too is who actually, the Baroness and this dude are never seen or heard from again. They don't show up in Tahiti. There's no boat that maybe came in Tahiti. Who killed them?
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. So personally, I think it's Mr. Whitmer and Lorenz, but Margaret knew what was going on. Or covered it up at the end.
She was in on it somehow.
In on it, yeah. Okay. But who knows? And also they had these trees there, this wood there that you could burn, and it would burn so hot that it would burn even bone.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's bad. So, all right. So that happens. And then, this is the fucking dismantling of the island. This is when everything falls apart at this point, clearly. Then, so Dr. Fred... There's a pig and it's sick and he kills the pig and then he feeds the pig to the chickens and the chickens all die.
Oh no.
And they're let's not get rid of the chickens. Let's can the chicken. Because if you boil the chicken long enough, it'll kill whatever the fuck the botulism that's in there and it'll be fine. We can eat it. It's fine. And they even offer some to the Whitmers and they were like, no, thank you.
No way.
But, Dora is like, no, it's fine. Cooks the chicken. My burro Elvis is being a very bad boy. Okay. Okay. Cooks the chicken and you're like, wait, they're vegetarian, but all the fucking plants had died. So they have nothing really to eat but meat. They have to eat it.
Yeah.
She cooks the chicken. She feeds it to herself and Dr. Fred, and Dr. Fred immediately becomes super sick with botulism symptoms, like paralysis and difficulty breathing. His tongue gets all swollen and shit. Dora didn't go to get Margaret to help her until he was very, very ill.
She's had it with him.
She's fucking had it with him.
She's like, okay, you're really sick. I'm going to get you help. But just as a test, do you want to eat a little more chicken? Just to test it out.
And then she goes, look, I'm eating some too. And then she does the thing where you you turn your head to the side and you pretend to put it in your face and you drop it behind your shoulder.
She steps behind a screen. Yeah. Look, I'm eating chicken too.
It's like that trick everyone's doing online with the dog blanket when they do the blanket and they drop the blanket and the dog's like, where'd the person go? It's like that, but with chicken, with botulism chicken.
Sure. Or maybe just 2 fingers making a rabbit.
Yes.
Also, there's that one.
That's easier.
Let's name tricks.
So by the time Margaret gets there, he can't even fucking speak. He's dying. His illness progresses. It's getting worse and worse. Of course, in Dora's book, she writes about it. She's like, you know, we had this moment. He looked at me with this beautiful intensity, and I read Nietzsche to him, and he was like, mark that passage. That'll always remind you of me, and all this like romantic shit. Margaret's like, fuck that shit. I get there. He can't fucking speak. He gets a pencil and starts writing some shit. And his final moments, and writes a note to Dora. It's so romantic. Are you ready for this? This is like his last words.
Okay.
I curse you with my dying breath. Can you even? And she probably opens her mouth and shows him the lack of teeth. Oh yeah?
Oh yeah? He's got the teeth now, motherfucker.
Look, I know I'm laughing at people dying. It's terrible, but...
Well, but this situation...
is insane.
This is not random violence. This is not someone plot. They've all chosen to put themselves in a situation that is insane.
Yeah, and it's like, who do you think you are that you're going to go to the Galapagos Islands and like have a happy, normal life?
I'm just so grateful to live in the time where the internet came into existence, where we all know now better than to just don't move to an island.
Like BuzzFeed will tell you the top 10 places to go in the world. You don't need number 11 doesn't matter.
Never Galapagos. That's 15 minimums.
So the body of so shortly after,
he curses her with his dying breath.
Shortly after he curses her with his dying breath, that probably smelled terrible because his fucking gums were rotting, I bet.
She'd already taken those teeth out. Ugh. It was all gums.
Before she buried him, I'm sure she took the stainless steel teeth and were like, these are mine now.
Mine.
The missing Norwegian fisherman and Lorenz are found. It turns out like they must have gotten into a storm and blown off course and landed on this other island called Marchina. Okay, there are photos of their mummified bodies washed up on the fucking shore.
No.
The fucking sweet blonde kid who was just like, all I want to do is kill my fucking tormentor and get out of here. Like, that's all he wanted.
But the Lord says no.
The Lord was like, no, and we're taking this fucking innocent Norwegian fisherman.
Who just was trying to do somebody a favor.
Just needed the money. He had like kids and a wife and shit. It's so creepy. It's like the boat is this tiny little wooden schooner, and there's mummified on the island. They had some food, but there was no water. They died of thirst.
Oh no.
Yeah. And shortly after, Dr. Fred is buried on the island. Dora later is the fuck out of there and goes back to Germany. So everyone else, dies, departs, or, whatever the fuck.
Bails.
Shit happens to them. I can't tell what's true or not.
Okay.
But
even the Whitmers leave too?
No. The Whitmers fucking stay and flourish on that island.
Because it turns out they're dragons.
They are vampires, and they have all their teeth and then some.
They have 7 sets of lizard teeth.
Exactly. They still populate the island, Whitmer people.
Wow.
They built a hotel and shit. Like, just like she fucking wanted.
Yes.
And
they were like, you know what? That was a good idea.
Yeah, you know what? We're taking it and running with it. Margaret Whitmer, the fucking matriarch, she passes away at age 95 in the year 2000.
Whoa.
On the fucking island.
Whoa.
She stuck to her story that the Baroness and her lover had hopped a passing yacht, even though they were never, ever seen again.
Wow.
And that's the fucking Galapagos Affair.
Twists,
turns.
I'm glad I never saw that documentary, because that as a fresh your version is the best experience of all time.
I am a documentary maker.
I mean, that's you. If you just told me a series of lies, it couldn't have been crazier than
How
what
has
that
this
story
not been
was.
an episode of Drunk History? This is a Drunk History episode.
This is fully a drunk and cold brew coffee history. Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, I had always seen the photo and known that there was this crazy story, but there were so many names and I got confused and stopped paying attention to this story so many times. So when I finally decided to do it, I was like, this is going to be great because I'm going to get my story straight. This is a great fucking story to just yell at people when you're at a party drinking and, Have you
ever heard this? Have you ever seen this documentary?
Because someone's going to bring it up and you're like, no. And you're going to tell them all the crazy stories and shit, That's the best.
Oh, that's so good. Also, that was a time where people, we shout on them a lot, but up until, I think that was the end of it, but that adventuring, you know what I mean? People going like, I'm going to go there and start all over or whatever. Like people really did do that for a long time.
Well, what's really cool, so the documentary is called The Galapagos Affair, Satan Came to Eden, which you're like, calm down, but that turns out that's what fucking Dora's book was called.
Dang.
But they actually it's really good. It is really good. They interview other families members who did go to the Galapagos to live and make like life there. So you kind of understand what motivated people. So it's a cool movie that tells that story and narrates their letters and shit. It's really good.
Amazing.
But, yeah.
I curse you with my dying breath.
Well, what a dick.
Dang
Can we please get that on a balloon? On like a Mylar balloon at the grocery store.
Can we please get that with, those half heart necklaces?
Yes. That's great. A greeting card, anything.
Shit, girl.
All we want is some fucking, I curse you with my dying breath.
That is high level storytelling. That was amazing.
Thank you.
Oh.
What is your, what do we call it? Fucking hooray.
The fucking hooray.
Well, I do want to say, this made me think of, it's weird that I did this because, I'll do two. I'm going to do two quick ones.
Okay.
Because one is really fucking depressing.
Okay.
Listen, I cannot. Well, okay. We all have to watch Nanette. I haven't finished it yet, so I can't plug it, but we're getting there.
Yes.
Right. I cannot tell you how triggering this thing I'm about to fucking plug is.
Okay.
So don't watch it unless you have therapy planned the next day. I almost called my therapist in the middle of it. Don't watch it alone, and don't watch it if you have okay, do watch it though. It's called The Tale. It's by documentary filmmaker Jennifer Fox. It's one of the most insanely beautiful movies I've seen.
I know what this is.
You know what I'm talking about? It stars, what's her face?
Is it Allison Janney?
No.
Is it the other one?
Yes.
It's Laurie Metcalf?
No. Close. It's, her, she's so good. Hold on.
Sarah Paulson?
Steven, please.
Laura Dern.
Laura Dern.
Shit.
It stars Laura Dern. It's this woman, Jennifer Fox, who's a documentary filmmaker. That's what she does. And then she decided to make a movie about her experience as a 13-year-old being basically groomed and sexually molested by someone she trusted, and as an adult suddenly realizing that the narrative she had in her head of it, which is that I had an affair with an older man, is not what she fucking thought it was.
Yeah.
And it's it's really, really triggering, and I normally wouldn't bring that up, but it's so well done and so important and hit me in so many fucking places of my own 13-year-old issues.
Yep.
That it's really beautiful, but it is incredibly triggering. Like, I would say watch it in pieces, but it is a really important movie. And I hadn't heard about it before this, so I just I really do want people to watch it. And it's really moving.
Wow. Yeah, I definitely heard about it, but that there's also then Hannah Gatsby's comedy special Nanette. That when I hear about those that seem like it's a heavy subject, or there's parts that are really hard to listen to, or there's lots of crying. When I sit down at night, these days, I feel so stressed about the reality of the world that I am definitely 100% in escape mode when I watch stuff.
Yeah.
So I very rarely want to go into that heavy stuff. But I've had a couple people, especially about Nanette, be like, no, it's very important that you see it. Yeah.
It's like, stay off the internet for one day and watch this important thing that will empower you, because it really, Vince was out of town when I watched this thing alone. And at 13 years old specifically, which is the same time period of this woman's life, I thought I was just an adult. I thought I was making decisions on my own.
Sure.
I, made very poor decisions in my life. And then you come back and you have to wrap your head around them and understand them. But it's so beautifully done. It kind of, every single woman will relate to it in some way.
Amazing.
And Laura Dern is just such a treasure. Oh, and then fucking Jason Ritter.
Yes.
Who, he's the best. I don't want to see him this way.
Yeah.
He plays a creepy character in it, but he apparently had to pause filming to cry.
Sure.
And all these other little things that you're like, I don't want Jason Ritter to be like this because I love him, but it's almost makes him better because he then talks about it and they bring this important subject up. And it is important.
Yeah.
And especially if you're a parent to a young girl or, boy, it's important.
Well, and when I read that he played that part, I thought that's such brilliant casting because those are those wolf in sheep's clothing.
Exactly.
They never seem like the kind of person that would do that.
Never.
And they're the ones that can be like, I'll drive your kid home. No big deal.
I mean,
yeah.
And then Ellen Bernstein plays the mother. So it's just like
Burstyn?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm going to call her Bernstein Bear. Do you love how I just confidently say words like I don't care?
Dude, that is the theme of this show. Confidently failing.
It's just a really, really, I don't want it to go hidden because it's such a hard subject matter and so hard to watch because it really is important.
Good.
And it did make me understand myself more.
Good.
Yeah. But if you have issues around it, you be careful watching it.
Right.
Okay,
cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and also hashtag or epic lava flow has been putting me to sleep at night.
What's that mean?
There's an Instagram called epic lava _ and some dude who lives on fucking Hawaii randomly, this is what I'm into lately, is just filming lava flows. And it's the most relaxing thing you've ever seen in your life. Like up close lava bursts and lava flows. And it's just really cool and relaxing.
Because they had a major volcanic eruption where, did you see those, like the video of the lava that's just coming down the street type of shit?
Like close up of that, which I know is horrible. And it's like people's houses are being ruined and shit. But
yes, it is.
It's almost like ASMR for your eyeballs.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, go.
God, I guess this was very exciting. When I got home from vacation, I did have a bunch of stuff on my DVR that was waiting for me. Mm-hmm. And I probably have given this one before because it is a British procedural, but it's the there's I believe it's season 4 of Endeavour. And it is such a good British procedural. It takes place in the late 60s.
I dig it.
And I believe it's in Oxford. And later on, there was a very famous, British series called Inspector Morse. Uh-huh. So this is him as a young man, how he started being a detective. And the guy, I want to say Shaun White, but that's the snowboarder.
Oh no, you're saying
Sean Evans. Sorry,
okay.
His name is Sean Evans, and he is this British actor, and he's so good. He's like this smart guy detective that listens to opera, and you're just like, oh, the guy that you would have a crush on in college. And it's just a really well put together, beautifully shot show. So that was waiting on my DVR. And then there's the new season of Shetland, which is another, I believe that's it's Scottish procedural, and it's the visuals. Talk about ASMR for the eyes. I watch these shows and I'm usually asleep like 20 minutes in because they take those long panning shots of like a Land Rover driving down
lush
an empty road with moors on either side or whatever.
Moss everywhere.
So gorgeous. And then of course the sing-songy beautiful accents of our friends in the UK. So yeah, I just had and then I'll re-up on CB Strike, which is now the show. I've already given this as a fucking hooray, but it's now the show I wait for. I think that comes on either on Friday nights or Sunday nights. And I literally am waiting around for it because I love the lead actor. I love the lead actress, and it's so well done. CB Strike on, the one that
BB Europe, the UK.
It stars. I think it stars.
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
So yeah, it's
Cinemax.
Of course Cinemax.
Thanks, Steven.
Cinemax, when I grew up, was just the dirty channel.
Skinemax.
Well, it's new. So, this isn't your father's dirty cable channel.
Wrap your head around it.
Yeah. So just a lot of good TV, I guess. I'm so vacation.
Dude.
Brained.
Have it.
And then, of course, Vacation.
I love it.
The song by the Go-Go's.
All I ever wanted. Thanks for listening, you guys.
Guys, this
has been
a doozy.
This has been a clusterfuck of an episode.
This has been my favorite murder.
We hope you didn't spit your teeth out laughing.
And please stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Again.
Goodbye. Elvis. Hi. Want a cookie? Good boy.
Very good job.
If audiobooks are your thing, or if you've been meaning to listen to more of them, you should check out a podcast called Say, the Audible and iHeart Audiobook Club, hosted by Cal Penn.
Each episode spotlights standout audiobooks on Audible across all kinds of genres: sci-fi, comedy, romance, thrillers, and more, with Cal talking to guests who help break down what makes each story worth listening to.
It's a fun, easy way to discover your next great audiobook.
Check out Say on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
The best time to think about home security is before you need it.
That's exactly why there's Simply Safe.
Traditional home security only alerts you after a break-in has already happened, and that's too late. Simply Safe is changing that.
Simply Safe's US-based live agents identify threats on your property and help deter them so intruders never get to your house.
The system is customizable so you can build one that fits your home and your specific needs.
The 24/7 professional monitoring is effective and affordable and won't lock you into a long-term contract.
I think that's what's so scary for so many people is that long-term contract. And like, what if it turns out you don't like it or need it, but they don't have that because they know you'll like it and you'll know that you need it and feel so much safer when you have it. Like at this point in my life, I would never go without a security system on my house. I just feel safer with actually having Simply Safe around.
There's a whole staff at Simply Safe that's waiting to talk to you and help you out. Right now, you can get 50% off your new system by visiting simplysafe.com/MFM.
That's half off at simplysafe.com/MFM.
There's no safe like Simply Safe.
Goodbye.
Vacation planning should feel like a breeze, not a deep dive into countless travel sites searching for the best deal.
With Cheap Caribbean's Budget Beach Finder, you can search every destination and every date all in one search.
You'll save time and money with the Budget Beach Finder.
Say goodbye to endless scrolling and tab hopping and hello to Budget Beach Bliss at your fingertips.
Go to cheapcaribbean.com to try out the Budget Beach Finder and see just how stress-free vacation planning should be.
Goodbye.